Alrighty, we're back in the garage. It's the end of October, it's getting chilly out here, but thankfully I have my snud. Thanks, Terry. I'm going to make a start at doing the media unit cabinets today from Plywood, which is all of this stuff here. But first off, this place is an absolute tip, so I need to sort it out. I've got an audiobook. Let's go. This is supposed to be straight. Okay, we're done. Here we go. One sheet of 12mm plywood. Going to strip this down and make some cabinet. It ran out of battery. One. That's one board cut. So there are 4 pieces here and 7 pieces here. Annoyingly, I cut one piece wrong. Thankfully, I've got loads of sheets here. I bought 4. I don't know why I bought 4. I bought 4. Probably only need 3.
I do the numbers.
I would have only needed 2 had I done it right. Obviously, for the doors, I'll need 1 as well. But yeah, there we go. That's them there. I now need to learn how to use a pocket square jig. Pocket hole jig. I've had a shave in between, just in case you were wondering why I don't have a beard anymore. I have cut everything and I've made a start at sanding. So I've sanded all of these guys here and I've just got those ones over there to do, which I will do tomorrow at some point. I'm not going to be able to make this tomorrow. I'm not going to be able to assemble it tomorrow because I want to use pocket holes. And as I was saying before, I've never used pocket holes before, but I have a jig. It was just a really cheap one off Amazon, and it's terrible. I have been lucky and managed to find one on eBay secondhand. Plus, it had like some clamps and some extra screws, so that will be coming. Well, it'll be sent tomorrow, I guess, and however long it takes to get sent in the post. I've been able to develop a few more kind of like woodworking skills since doing this, and I feel much more confident with cutting wood to the exact sizes, making sure that it's straight and level. Some of the wood that I've done previously I've not been super happy about, but it does the job. So really helpful things are this. This is just a like a guide that I made that the circular saw can go across, plus also a little one for if I'm cutting smaller pieces. It goes on there and then cuts straight, which is decent. And I've got a longer one over there. Hey Roo, how you doing? You want to come and see my woodwork? Come on then. Come and have a look. What do you reckon? You like this? No. You might like it when you can jump on it. But yeah, I will film when I start assembling these in a couple of days' time. I'm so sorry, Dot. I know you absolutely hate it. Dot has had her operation today, so she's not so happy today, are you, eh? It's not been the best day ever. But the surgery all went okay. She had some blood works done as well and everything's fine there. She also had a microchip and of course had the important operation that most kittens go through. But yeah, is not a fan of the watermelon cone of shame. Are you? I'm sorry. Alrighty. I can't remember where I got to with this video because in the meantime I was doing the carpet for the previous video. But back out in the garage today doing a little bit more of the cabinets. So over the last week or so, just when I've had a bit of time, I've been edge banding the cut pieces of plywood So same company that I purchased the edge banding for the floating shelves. If you've not seen that, there's a video up here. Used a thinner bit of edge banding, of course, but popped that on there, ironed it on, and just this minute I finished sanding those flush, so they're all good. They're all over here, so I've got all of the side pieces. These are like support pieces which will go on top. They'll make more sense as the video goes on. Bottom pieces, as well as a couple of shelves as well. I haven't done any of the doors, I haven't done the tops, but the pieces have arrived. Someone else has arrived. Say hello to everyone. So the next bit obviously is to assemble these. I've purchased a new toy, picked up this from eBay. So there's one like this, it comes with a couple of clamps and a few other attachments as well. After I finish filming this little bit, I'm going to do some test bits so I know where to drill and what to do with it, all of it, just have a little play around with it before I actually drill into the main bits. But yeah, using this to put together the cabinets. And then once I put together, I'm going to stain them and then put them into the room. And then I've just got to make the doors and put the top on top. The top on top. But anyway, yeah, see you guys in a bit. I've assembled one cabinet already, just as a trial run, just to make sure that everything was working okay, which it is. And now I'm just going to go through the ball ache of pocket holing all of these and all of those over there, plus those ones too. So probably like another 5 minutes of getting that done, and then I'll be ready to assemble all of the cabinets. The other thing that I would like to do today is the kicker bit, where the plinths are in the living room, just so it doesn't look like ugly 2x4s, and maybe even the lid as well, but also probably staining it too. These are some really helpful little tools for obviously making some cabinets that I purchased a few months back just off Amazon. I've got 4 of those, and obviously I've pocket holed these ones here. I think I need a new drill, or at least better batteries, because these don't seem to last very long, which is why I haven't finished drilling all of the pocket holes. But I've done this one, and there are 3 more to go. So this one here will be the 4th one, which will mean I'll have done one side, and I might call that a morning once I've done this one. I am ready to start staining them, so I've brought them all back into the garage. So 2 up on here, and 2 of them there as well. I'm only going to bother staining the insides of them, because obviously the outsides are not going to be seen, which I don't think it should take me too long. I'm using exactly the same stain as before, so I still got a little bit left over from previously. This stuff here, Furniture Clinic Wood Stain Natural Oak. Just grabbed this off Amazon. Really liked it on the previous stuff, so I'm going to use exactly the same. Obviously we want it to match with the floating shelves in the living room as well. And then once that dries, I can put them in. Cabinets are in, looking really great. This morning I popped on the face plates just so it looks nice underneath there, the bit that I was talking about earlier on. The only bits left to do really for the carcass is just along the sides here. I want to put some edges on there just so there's obviously not a big gap between the wall and the cabinets. This is the harder side to deal with because of the router and the internet box. I was originally going to put some backs on these, and I may still do that at a later date, but for the time being I want to get them in. I'm going to screw them in so I can get them out and they're not permanently in there forever. Stop getting wires. But yeah, looking really good. Obviously will look much better once the top is on it as well as the doors, of course. The other ones are done, they are stained, they're currently in the porch right now, and once I've finished with this, I will get all of those in place, ready for today. But that's going to do it for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed things, hopefully you learned as much as I did, even though this is not really an educational channel. It's just a chance for us to show our house renovation journey. Over the next couple of weeks, the renovating will probably slow down a little bit, just as this is kind of like the final bit that we needed to do before Christmas. So don't actually know what we'll do, maybe decorating the house, but hopefully a bit more of Lauren in the coming weeks. She's actually at a Christmas fair today. Hopefully she'll be filming something and we can show that in the next video. But thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in 2 weeks' time.